You're watching TheStreet.com TV. This is Wall Street Confidential. We're going to talk about a speculative play today, this Tuesday. I'm going to have Jim Cramer take it away. Hi, Jim.
The stock is a completely hated stock. I'm not going to mention its name until I tell you what it's involved in. Because if I told you what the name is, people will just turn the video off. I've got a company that is, I think, doing fabulous work in bone growth, which is very important. Lilly's got a gigantic product that's going to be $1 billion on bone growth. It's got an insulin play, which is inhaled insulin. It's got an obesity play. It has an RNAi play. We know from Cerna, which was a company that was bought at a huge price, that's gigantic. And it's got an autism play. It's got all the best doctors on each one of these. It's got patents. It's got great partners in Merck and Procter & Gamble and in Novo Nordisk. And it's NASDAQ. Now, what's the problem?
Say what?
Yeah, NASDAQ, NSTK. The Merck deal had been derailed. The deal with Novo Nordisk hasn't been announced yet, and people are very skeptical. They had a big deal with Procter & Gamble. None of these have produced anything. They only have $60 million left in the bank. But here's why I want to recommend it. Every one of these should have news between now and Christmas. I think if any one of them comes through, given the fact that this company is disappointed, if any one of them comes through, I think you have a home run. Now, why do I have faith in it, even though no one else does? Because if you look at the doctors who work there, if you look at the people who have gone there, and you look at their reputations, there's clearly something going on that's positive. My favorite is, I would tell you, is I think that the Procter & Gamble stuff, their tie-in with Procter & Gamble on bone growth, I think could be gigantic. And there's some milestone payments. What you're looking for here, and I have to look at my notes because it's a very complicated story, is a $5 million payment from Procter & Gamble. If we get that within the next few weeks, I think it'd be very big. I also think that they could spin off this RNAi, and I can't tell you how hot RNAi has been because everybody thinks this is a new genetic weapon against illness. They would use theirs for bird flu. So, I mean, this is a company where there's a lot of ways to win. I would not be using this company as my speculative play if it had been doing well. It's the disappointment factor and the write-off of NSTK that make it so exciting for me.
All right, thank you so much, Jim Cramer. I like the notebook. It's a great added touch.
Well, this is a complicated story with a lot of different moving parts, and only one moving part has to work.
You surprised me.
Yep.
You surprised me. Thanks a lot. Jim Cramer on Wall Street Confidential. I'm Farnoosh Torabi. Stay with us.